What's up, guys? It's Zach, the Celtics guy here, and I'm back with another video. And I try to stay away from these types of political discussions as much as I can because it brings me no joy, and it's definitely a topic I definitely do not look forward to making. But it always seems like every single time I try to get away from this topic, something has to fucking pop up. It literally has to pop up like a fucking boil. It's ridiculous. So, and I just want to say this before I get to anything in this video. Number one, I am so fucking tired of these fake progressives who try to sit there and come off like they're lefties and everything else, but then they smear other progressives and real leftists or lefties that call out the bullshit narrative in today's society. And yes, that concerns a guy by the name of Sam Seder. Sam Seder, who works for the Young Turks Network, or at least I think works for the Young Turks Network, or used to anyway. I think he's part of the Ring of Fire Network, which kind of pains me because I'm actually sort of a fan of Farron Cousins, who's also on the same network, and a few others on the network too. I don't know the names, but Sam Seder has just turned into a fucking joke. He has literally turned into the biggest fucking joke that there is. And I used to be a fan of this guy. But I unsubscribed from him recently because I couldn't take his fucking bullshit. Every video he makes is just fucking smearing people. And it's not like, oh, he's just talking about right-wingers. Like, no. Sam Seder used to be hilarious in his videos where he used to make videos just ripping apart Dave Rubin, Rave Dubin's stupid fucking arguments and things like that, and I used to get a kick out of that. But now he's going off and smearing people on the left and smearing centrists like Bill Maher and Joe Rogan, acting like they're right-wingers, acting like Joe Rogan is an anti-vaxxer and all this, making up just stupid shit. Jimmy Dore too, same thing. And I'm a big fan of these people. Like, I'm a fan of Jimmy Dore, I'm a fan of Aaron Maté and Max Blumenthal and leftist channels like that, leftist political commentators like that. So to see this one video where Sam Seder made a few days ago, or I don't know if it was like 5-6 days ago, but it was literally a video where he goes on to slander Aaron Maté, acting like, oh, Aaron Maté is stupid, or Aaron Maté is a dumdum. Literally made a fucking video title saying Aaron Maté is a dumdum, saying dumdum thinks that Democracy Now! Is pro-establishment media. I literally couldn't take like more than like 2 minutes of the video. I'll link it in the description, and then you guys can go watch it and judge for yourselves, because I'm not gonna just make a response video to it and then go and like say, okay, I'm going to listen to this part and then respond as the video goes on. Like, no, it's so fucking stupid and pathetic. I think that was just to the point where it's just like, I can't watch Sam Seder anymore. I can't take him. I cannot take him. And I know a lot of people would be like, well, Zach, Sam Seder's a grifter too. Like, how could you sit there and watch him and things like that? He wasn't always like this. That's the thing. But the problem is because Jimmy Dore is this big YouTuber and he appeals to liberals and conservatives, people somehow can't take that. So people somehow can't take that. And then when Aaron Maté is calling out the narrative, because he's giving Democracy Now! Rightful criticism when there are some things that Amy Goodman on Democracy Now!, which, by the way, I'm fans of, by the way, when and he used to work for Democracy Now! When he now does his own thing. But to sit there and say that, oh, he's being ridiculous because he's giving Democracy Now! Rightful criticism, like, fuck that. It's so ridiculous. And by the way, let me just say this. Putting something like that in a title, saying dumb thinks this, you are not a serious person. Sam Seder and the fucking goons that run his YouTube channel, you people are not serious human beings. Just like when you call Joe Rogan an anti-vaxxer, or when you call Bill Maher a right-winger or an ass or other stupid fucking childish names, you're not serious people. Okay? So I don't want to fucking hear it, okay? Yes, I am a fan of Democracy Now!, a big fan of Democracy Now!. I've been a fan of Democracy Now! Since I was in high school, because I've always been left-leaning. I've always been against war, against imperialism. Okay, I've always been a fan of social democracy. I've been a fan of social democracy since I was in high school. Okay, I've always been a lefty. I'm a lefty at heart. I will always be a lefty, and everyone knows that. Okay, but at the same time, I'm not going to sit there and literally watch others who are fake fucking progressives, literally smearing other people, and try to sit there and play this fucking stupid game. It's bullshit. So Sam Seder has turned into everything that he has accused others of being. A fucking liar, a smear merchant, and a hack. It's so ridiculous. Aaron Maté and Jimmy Dore have actually given Democracy Now! Rightful criticism. He's not saying that they're pro-imperialist. Literally taking their arguments out of context. Aaron Maté saying, well, no, this argument that Amy Goodman made here was a little silly or whatever. And which, by the way, I agreed with, because some of their takes on Russiagate and Syria I didn't agree with. But that doesn't mean that they wrote them off completely. That doesn't mean I wrote Democracy Now! Off completely. Okay? And you know what? If they don't like Democracy Now! Or they say this about it, that's their call. That's their fucking call. Okay? That's what they have to say. And the only reason I'm getting so worked up about it is because I'm so fucking sick and tired of these people who try to act like they're progressives, but then they turn around and fucking smear other people that are on the same side. By doing that, you are no longer progressives. Just like the fucking Young Turks. They're a bunch of fucking lying smear merchants. Okay, the way that they treated Jimmy Dore, the way that they treated Kyle Kulinski, the way they treated others. And by the way, Kyle Kulinski is a fucking pussy in this instance, because during the whole Joe Rogan versus Cenk Uygur thing, Kyle Kulinski, I will link that description below. And I like Kyle, and it brings me no joy to say this, but when it comes to the Young Turks, he comes off like a fucking pussy. Because it's like they treated him like shit, and then they turn around, and then he turns around and acts like Cenk's a lovely guy. Cenk Uygur has been smearing people for like ever. And he's been doing that. He did that with Sam Harris. He's done that with Jimmy Dore. He's done that with Joe Rogan. He's done that with all these people. It's ridiculous. So no, the Young Turks are not serious people, and to have Kyle Kulinski say that it's just ridiculous. But anyway, this video is not about that. It's about Sam Seder, which, by the way, fuck Sam Seder. By the way, I can't believe I was ever a fan of him. I used to be a fan of the Young Turks too, but then of course I woke up and then I realized, like, oh my God, these people are absolutely ridiculous. These people are fucking fake progressives. They are fake progressives masquerading as progressives when they're really not. Because they're fucking corporate shills. They try to act like they're progressives, but they're really not. They are not. They are liars and smear merchants. That's what they are. I can't fucking take these people, and it pisses me off. And this should piss off the left like me, like so people on the center left and people like us, because we are the real progressives. People like us, okay? Because people like us, okay, we are the ones where we can sit there and have a conversation with the other side. That doesn't mean we agree with the other side or anything like that. That just means we have a conversation, and then these people will watch our content. So this notion that, like, Aaron Maté, he's claiming he's disappointed with how pro-imperialist Democracy Now! Has become. He never fucking said that. And even if he did, then okay, fine, maybe whatever. But you know what? It doesn't fucking matter. So what? Just like the way the Young Turks smeared Aaron Maté as a puppet of Russia, a puppet of Syria, because God forbid, he dares to call out the Syria chemical narrative, which, by the way, I think was a fucking hoax. Sits there and is spewing, the Young Turks spewing CIA propaganda about Syria, using the chemical narrative, saying that Assad killed his people with chemical weapons and things like that, which is the same lie that the U.S. government has been using to start wars with Syria. So they could try to spin it around, be like, oh no, we're against war, we're against war, we're just against dictators. Sitting there calling Assad, Bashar al-Assad, the president of Syria, all these names, which, to be honest, he's like a secular dictator, but obviously more democratically elected than Saudi fucking Arabia and Qatar, which, by the way, are countries that the Young Turks gets their fucking money from. Qatar is the Arab country that is a U.S. satellite state that has modern day slavery. Okay, so what about that? So like, what is the things that Bashar al-Assad has done? Oh yeah, that's right, nothing even close. So get the fuck out of here. Okay, and then I see these idiots in the comments making the same arguments about Aaron Maté. It's ridiculous. So Aaron Mate's a Russian puppet, a puppet of Syria. I fucking can't. I'm done with these people. I am done with these people who try to sit there and act like, oh yeah, and you act like, oh yeah, this is how it is, and this is whatever. You people are not serious human beings. You people are fucking jokes. So no, Aaron Maté is not a puppet of anyone. Aaron Maté is a phenomenal journalist. And by the way, the Young Turks did the same thing with Glenn Greenwald, sitting there calling, I'm going to link all these videos in the description, sit there and calling Glenn Greenwald a right-winger, and sitting there and calling all these people right-wingers. Yes, Glenn Greenwald, the lefty journalist who lives in Brazil with his husband and his children, putting his life on the line to criticize the fucking grotesque, authoritarian, far-right, neo-Nazi regime in Brazil by the president, or as I call him, the dictator, masquerading as President Jair Bolsonaro, has been calling him out on a daily basis, calling out this guy who's like a homophobe and a racist and every bad thing. He's a tyrant and everything else. So Glenn Greenwald calling that guy out, that guy's a right-winger. Are you fucking out of your minds? Yes, all these people are right-wingers all of a sudden. Jimmy Dore is a right-winger. Like, oh my God, you people are ridiculous. So, no, that's not what Aaron Maté said. Aaron Maté never said for a fucking second that Democracy Now! Is pro-imperialist. He's just saying, hey, I disagree with what Amy Goodman says on this and that, and which I can understand, and I am a fan of Democracy Now! And I watch them on a daily basis. But this notion that, like, he's saying that they're pro-imperialist and he's like pro-Russian because of it and pro-Syria is utter fucking nonsense. So no, Sam Seder is a fucking liar. And his fucking goons and the Young Turks and these fucking fake ass bitches that masquerade themselves as progressives when they're fucking fake ass corporatists, when they're fucking when they're spewing these kinds of talking points, spewing fucking right-wing U.S. government propaganda, which is exactly what they're doing, and saying that, oh, they're on the side of Russia over Ukraine, when they're just calling out the war narratives and the NATO escalation that led to this. We're not defending Vladimir Putin, for fuck's sake. We're just saying that, yeah, Ukraine is like borderline neo-Nazi, and they're just as bad as Putin, so we're not going to support them either. Which, by the way, I kind of sort of agree with. I kind of sort of agree with. And even when I have my disagreements with Jimmy Dore or Aaron Maté on Democracy Now!, hypothetically, I'm not going to sit there and call them these names. I'm just going to say, yeah, I don't agree with that, whatever, and then I move on. That's it. That's it. Because when you make titles like this, when you say that Aaron Maté is a dumdum, do you know how fucking immature you sound? Do you know what you sound like? You sound like a 5-year-old. It literally like a bunch of fucking 5-year-olds running a news network or running a fucking so-called, more like a fake news network. You people are a bunch of fucking hypocrites. Okay, so when you make these names in the title, Dumdum claims this, you're not a serious person. You sound like a fucking child. Okay? You literally sound like a bunch of fucking retarded children. That's what you sound like. You all are just a bunch of fucking smear merchants. That's all you are. Aaron Maté has been on the ground. He has been on the ground in Syria. He has done phenomenal journalism all over the world. Where the fuck has Sam Seder or any of the fucking idiots on his panel or whatever? Where have they ever done anything like this? When or where have they ever done anything like this? Aaron Maté is significantly more intelligent than Sam Seder ever will be. And if any of you fucking goons want to call me you want to call Zach the Celtics guy a fucking Russian puppet or a puppet of whatever, then go back and look at my videos where I've been majorly critical of Vladimir Putin and his record on LGBT rights, the war, you name it. Okay? So get the fuck out of here. And by the way, I'm not going to sit there and play the game. If you call me a Russian puppet, I'll just fucking block you. Like, it's as simple as that. You call me these stupid names, I'm not going to give you the time of day. Okay? You disagree with my take on it, fine. But But if you piss me off enough, I will do that. Like I am not going to give people the time of day. If all you have to argue on is you're a puppet of this person, this, that, and the other thing, if you're a bunch of puppets, then I'm not going to give you the time of day. Fuck you. Get the fuck out of here. I'm done with these fucking people. I'm done. I'm done with these fucking children. You're a bunch of fucking children. You're a bunch of fucking pathetic losers. That's all you are. Okay? There's not one argument that you've made about any of these people that are intelligent in any way whatsoever. And you want to sit there and you want to make all these fucking videos where you're just sitting there fucking hate jerking off to Aaron Maté and Joe Rogan and Jimmy Dore and all these people who are significantly more intelligent than you and have way better arguments than you do. Like, just get a fucking life, people. You know what it is? It's honestly, and I will be brutally honest. And this is no defense of Trump, because you all know me, you watch my videos. I fucking despise Trump. I thought he was one of the worst presidents this country's ever had. But I think Sam Seder and all these other people, I think that now that Trump's not in office, they can't cover Trump as often as they used to. So who do they have to cover now? Now they're going to go after other people. They're going to sit there and they're going to call other people these fucking names. That's what they're going to do. They're going to call these other people names. They're going to sit there and call these other people names. And I was with them when they called out Trump, but that's a whole nother thing altogether. Calling out this person, calling out that person. It's just like, the whole thing is just so ridiculous. So that's really all about I have to say for today, other than, the Majority Report with Sam Seder is a joke. It's a joke. It's no different than the Young Turks. A bunch of lying smear merchants who are fake progressives, who masquerade themselves as progressives when they're anything but progressives. If you want real progressive channels, if you want real news or whatever about this type of stuff, go listen to different people. Go listen to Jimmy Dore. Go listen to Aaron Maté. Go listen to any of these people. And yes, I say Democracy Now! Go listen to them too. I say go listen to them too, because they actually do a lot of good work. Even when I have my disagreements with them, or when people in the Jimmy Dore crowd and us and the Aaron Maté crowd have our disagreements. I still think Democracy Now! Is better than anything the fucking news media has to say, or anything better than the Young Turks or Sam Seder have to say. So no, fuck these people. I'm done. I'm tired of this. Tired of these people. I'm tired of these fake progressives who try to masquerade themselves as progressives, okay, and they're anything but. So, people lose their way. Sam Seder has lost his way, and the Young Turks have definitely lost their way. Like, you know what they say? You can't lose what you never had. And I admit, I used to be a fan of these people, but I saw the light, and I see them for what they are, and they are anything but the light. So anyway, I'm going to wrap it up here, because that's about all I have to say for today, and I'm got other things I got to do today, but hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all again in the next video. Stay tuned to find out more videos on the way, content in the works coming your way. This is Zach, the Celtics guy, saying thank you for watching. See you all again in the next video, next time, coming your way soon. And I'll see you all again next time, and us on the principled left, and us on this side of the left-wing spectrum. We need to actually call out these fake progressives who masquerade themselves as progressives, because they're anything but. Because what they are fucking jokes, and they're not the good kind of jokes either. Bye for now, have a good day, and peace out.